Dame Andrea Jenkyns' belief that she would have retained her seat had she defected to Reform earlier could be the catalyst for others to do the same. Dame Andrea Jenkyns yesterday became the latest high-profile Conservative to defect to Reform UK. The former minister claimed that had she done so before the election she would likely have retained her seat, as she highlighted Kemi Badenoch's selection as leader. She told Sky News, "I just don't think she is the right leader of the Conservative Party," as she pointed out Badenoch's decision not to rip up all EU regulation in the wake of Brexit during her time as Business Secretary. Jenkyns, who famously ousted Ed Balls in the West Yorkshire seat of Morley and Outwood at the 2015 general election, lost her seat in July's election, with Reform splitting the vote, allowing Labour to win by nearly 8,000 votes, with many other prominent Conservatives seeing their once huge majorities sliced alarmingly thin in July. Could others be considering a similar move to a party that leader Nigel Farage claims now has more than 100,000 members? Below, The Express takes a look at 3 Tory MPs that could be at the very top of Nigel Farage and Reform's target list. The former Secretary of State for Health was ran all the way by Reform challenger Sean Matthews in July, winning with a majority of 5,506, down by more than 23,000 since her election, and no doubt conscious of the significant support for Reform in her constituency. The one-time Remainer was front and centre at the recent farmers' protest, proudly supporting a Union Jack blazer. Ordinarily, Atkins would be considered a centrist Conservative and not your typical Reform defector. But given the support for the party in her constituency and the growing popularity of the newly formed party, only a fool would rule it out.